history, there are groups of people who reenact famous battles from history. And you may remember way back last June that I began to train to join one of those groups for a spectacular reenactment of a really hair-raising battle in the American War of Independence. Well, Mark and Evette joined in too, and we all met up with our fellow soldiers at Audley End House in Cambridge.
600 Americans have travelled thousands of miles from the USA to reenact here in England a battle that took place over in America. Now, to make it even more confusing, 200 of them are going to be dressed as British troops, or redcoats. Another 200 are going to be dressed in the blue uniforms of the American Army. Now, the rest are made up of camp followers, French and German troops, and there's going to be one Yorkshireman, me. The Americans had completely taken over a local school and turned the classrooms into dormitories. Looking around the makeshift camp, I was amazed how much preparation goes into reenacting one of these battles. And I asked infantryman Carl Becker more about it. What's the appeal for you of doing these battles?
History, I guess. To be living history or reliving history, to experience what the soldier experienced in the 18th century.
The enemy were encamped just up the corridor.
Oh, what a time we had.
So this is the British quarters.
Oh,
Yes, isn't it?
You don't sound British to me, but the uniforms are British.
Of course.
Why have you come all the way from America to play British soldiers? That must be very disappointing.
Show you how it's done.
Polishing going on here.
Oh, a little bit.
Preparation, and he's got the glasses on as well. You can see through those. They're actual.
Keep talking, I can
They're
hear
actual.
you. Yes.
And a wig as well.
Yes.
No idea what we're doing. You must be.
We had to wait for the Commander-in-Chief of the British Brigade, General Ken Siegel, to tell us exactly whose side we were on.
Listen up, you three.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Hello.
gosh.
You,
Hi.
Caron, you've been training with the 17th Light Dragoons. That's who you used to be riding with.
Okay.
You'll take your instructions from Captain Heckman.
Right.
Right, and you, Mark, you've been working with the light infantry on the American side.
Light infantry.
Right, Captain Wilson will be in charge of you. Do exactly as he says, and you may survive the day.
Okay.
As for you, Evette, you will be with a naval gun crew that John Paul Jones has landed. That means you're with the Americans, and that means the cavalry are going to come get you. We probably shan't see you again, but do what you're told, or the gun might blow up in your face. Do you all three understand?
So she's loading cannonballs. I think.
I don't know what she's going to be doing. It's up to the gun captain. Don't much care, actually. She's not on my side.
Okay.
So, I'm against these two?
You certainly are.
The enemy. We don't touch anymore.
No, you're the enemy.
Oh.
She's on the good side.
2 paces to the rear. March.
So it was musket training with the Massachusetts Light Infantry.
Put up. Firelock. Rest.
Very good.
Now throwing away your cartridge box. Father around to the back.
Right.
Sorry about that, lad. Okay, and you're
Okay.
also going to want to change your glasses there if you can.
It just so happens I have my American infantryman glasses.
My cannon crew were from the English Marcher Lords.
Ooh, goes back along.
Straight down.
Come out, come out!
Okay, it's come out.
How's that?
Jeffrey Davis, who started my cavalry training in June, showed me how to fire a flintlock pistol.
Right. So I ride the horse and fire this at the same time?
You ride the horse and you fire like that.
Oh.
Okay?
Fair
Right.
enough.
Come to your priming position. 1, 2. Handle, cartridge. Reach behind you and into your powder box.
By this time, the enemy shot you because you can't find the thing. Hang on. It's there. Right, got it.
Good.
Turn.
It's still there! I don't think I could make a very good one of these.
We take sufficient out of the cartridge. We then close the pan. We then pour the rest down the barrel.
Charge.
That's called charging.
That's called charging. That's what you're doing with the rest of the powder.
Onto the floor.
So just pushing it basically to the back.
Yeah, you've really got it hard, though. Really hard.
Right. You need a bit of muscle for this, I can tell you.
Hard. And then you close the ramrod back.
Take aim.
Just enough to light.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you need the taper.
Oh, I don't like it.
And then when you hold the pistol up, you tilt it slightly. Sometimes you get a misfire.
Oh.
Fire. Okay, and then go down.
Here we go. they go deaf after a while, don't they, after doing that in a battle? Oh, I'm all over.
It was important for me to know how to control the horse at the same time as firing the pistol.
Straight out at the side. Straight
Steady,
out.
steady. Ooh, 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 steady, steady, steady.
Well done.
Ooh.
The American War of Independence lasted 8 years and was fought between the blue-coated Americans and their allies, the French, in white uniforms against the British redcoats. Who would have thought then that 200 years later, friends from both sides of the Atlantic would be restaging battles as entertainment?
Though no real bullets were going to be fired, the crowd was kept well back from the horses and guns.
A small British force, including the Dragoons and me, was encamped on the battlefield. And at the moment, we're just forming in lines up here. We're not sure where the Americans will attack from. Could be anybody's guess.
Right, keep the chatter down.
And I'm not supposed to talk during it. The Dragoons didn't chatter away during their
Press
riding.
it up, press it up.
Meanwhile, out of sight over the brow of the hill, the American infantry were preparing for their surprise attack.
The cannon's all loaded then now.
We're all ready to go.
Right, so it only needs this to set that off. Okay. Right, Mark's over there. There he is. Wave. Wave, Mark. And over here, all behind us here, the Americans, which are on our side. And then over there's the French, the guys in the white. And we are in the middle. And over there is where all the British are going to come and charge towards us. And it's a little bit frightening. I'm not looking forward to that bit. So this is where it's all going to happen, here.
We're just going to march slowly but surely towards the enemy now. The British are the enemy.
Fire!
And the cavalry have arrived over there, and I wonder which one is Miss Dragoon Caron Keating. I hope she doesn't come and get me. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh! Woo!
So that the battle looks real, some soldiers have to play dead.
We're doing very well. The guy I'm supposed to be following has just died, which is bad news because it means I'm on my own. But I'm still in there, so... Right, come on! The horses are about to attack!
We're going to do a little charge round now.
I'm still alive. He was dead 2 minutes ago. Don't know why he's alive now, but...
Don't you dare come anywhere near me. I know you're a bit mean on that horse, you.
Now, at this point, I couldn't really see what was happening in all the chaos. I just had to obey orders and keep firing.
I was stuck under my cannon. Where were you?
Well, we were ordered to regroup behind the lines, ready to attack again.
Down to 6 men. 3 men.
I must admit, I'm pretty scared under here because I'm right in the middle of it. And all these bangs are going off and everything, and, like, everybody else is supposed to be dead, and I'm on my own. So I don't know what's going to happen when these British are going to come up, because I think they are going to. Oh.
That seems to be it. Looks like we're being outnumbered by the British Army. We've got to retreat. It's a sad moment for everybody, but that's war, I think. Okay, now it seems like we've retreated into the trees because the cavalry have rounded us up.
Please, I found you.
What's happened? Are you okay?
I was underneath the cannon, and
Yeah.
I pretended to be dead, but I was alive, and I just ran for it. Please,
die.
no!
We're too young to die. Please,
We can't die, don't kill us!
Listen, excuse me, this is all wrong, you know, because in the American Battle of Independence, we won. And we're the Americans.
Well, we obviously fought a lot better today. You've just got to accept your defeat. We may have lost the battle, but we won the war.
Come on, let's get out of this gear.
Let's go and have some tea and buns.
That's a good suggestion.
Come on, Nippy.
I bet the real soldiers wish they could have gone for tea and buns.
I bet they did.
It would have been so frightening, though, if they'd been the real.
We were laughing about it, but they were standing targets, weren't they? They were
I
so
was
bright.
terrified. I really, really
It was a good day, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.